The question I want to ask in this video, which I want to deal with today, is how to ask a guy out. One, or how to get a guy to propose. When you are in your 40s, maybe late 30s, or maybe close to your 50s, a time comes in your life where sometimes you just got to take laws into your hand. Society says, don't ask him out. There are a lot of ladies out there who have asked men out. They actually did the proposal and the marriage worked, and today they are beautifully married. I want to show you legit principles. These are rules. Follow them for your safety, okay? Men propose with words. Women don't ask a man out normally with words. Women propose with signals. Women propose with actions. Women propose with behavior. So what I'm going to be teaching you is not in quote, boldly walking up to a guy and say, hello guy, I like you. Will you be my guy? It's awkward. Let me tell you why it is awkward. Look at me. Look at this. Have you seen a female chicken chasing a male chicken? Have you seen a female goat chasing a male goat? It's always the guy taking initiative. It's always the guy. So I will advise you, for the sake of your self-respect, ladies. What if he says no? I know you will say yes, but I tried my best. It's okay. I understand what you mean. But look at me. See, work with my principles. They will work for you. You will get the same result. But this time you're going to have your dignity. You're going to maintain your respect, and everything will be just fine. Okay? When you see a guy you like, do this. The first thing to do is not to don't start with cooking. No, don't start anything. The first thing to do is go, and it's called the prayer principle. Pray about it. Go to God. Get some leading from here. Most likeness and most feelings people get for people, they just wake up and they just run with you. You're going to have issues. Look at me. Don't run with a plan that God did not create for you. You're going to have issues. God does have a plan. That you like somebody doesn't mean you go and ask him out. Find out if God is in it. And you see, the umpire of divine guidance is peace. You're going to have peace. When my wife was supposed to get married, look at this. When her season of marriage came, she was at that time 26 years old. Look at this. Then God came to her and God said to her, something is at stake. Pray. He didn't tell her what was at stake. He said, something is at stake. Pray. So she spent 3 days in fasting and praying. On the third day, the voice said, it's okay. No more fasting. You can eat now. You have resolved the problem in the realm of the spirit. The day she stopped fasting, it's like they blew a trumpet. And the next thing is that men started coming from everywhere. And now, something that has never happened before. 2 men were proposing to her every day. One will come in the morning, one will come in the evening, as if it was planned. The next day, one will come in the evening, morning, one will come in the evening. And it happened for a whole week. I also came that week. Oh. Was I thinking about her? No. Was she in my mind? No. But do you know her? Yes. But are you close to her? No. See how I knew. I knew I'm supposed to go because I was praying for a program I'm supposed to have in a city. So I was preparing for the program, like praying, like a small crusade, you know, in those days. While I was praying, my eyes were closed. I was praying for souls and something. I was not thinking about a woman. The next thing I heard was someone moved an image, something that moved an image. While my eyes were, but I could see it. I can still see it now. Somebody just moved an image through my front like this. And I said, what is this guest picture doing in front of me? You see? And I heard, she will be your wife. So you see, the prayer principle worked. In a way, she actually induced it with prayer first, and God did the rest. So prayer can do a lot. It's called the prayer connection. Let God help you. God knows the guy. God knows the person. Pray about it. After you've prayed, trust him. He knows how to work things out. He did it for her, my wife. The prayer principle is very powerful. Induce, spend time to pray. In the place of prayer, you will have some peace here. And then you will be led by the Holy Ghost, okay? All right, the second thing I would like you to do is It's called the visibility principle. You see, you can't be asking a guy out, and this guy, you have to be in his front. He has to see you. This my wife, I know her, but we're not friends, we're not close. Are you listening? Good. So you have to be visible. You have to get into the face of this person. Create a system where he sees you. It's called visibility. You can't be asked praying that somebody and they'll be hiding. No. Now I'm talking of you've done the spiritual now. That see the human things you can now do. So visibility, you have online and you have offline. There are two ways. That means if you are not using social media, it means it is offline. But if you are using social media, it means online. And if it's social media, is one good way to get a guy's attention. Okay, there are several ways you can get his attention online. Number one, constantly be on his page. Constantly. Number two is use good pictures. Make sure your pictures online are good and very nice. People post things online for people to get to read, for people. So if you are always there reading, commenting, just chatting, saying nice things on what he has posted genuinely from his heart, you are being visible. That's visibility. You can tag him to a picture, you can tag him to your post, you can tag him in something. One time a girl wanted to get my attention and she took a very nice, I didn't know she was going to snap some good pictures. And after snapping, she tagged me. The next day the picture landed on my wall. Wow. She caught my attention. I said, who is this? You've got to get in to ask, who is this? Remember Ruth in the Bible did it to Boaz. She saw Boaz and she had Boaz in mind, and she went after Boaz and she got married to Boaz. It was Ruth that actually got, and how she did it was when she got into the city, Boaz was a busy man, was a very wealthy man, and then Ruth decided first visibility. He went and started working for Boaz. So the man was seeing her every day. But the man was not, he's a busy man. The man was not really giving attention. Then one day she decided to work overnight extra, like did extra job, and then she couldn't go home. So he slept like in the office. So when Boaz came the next day, he saw that, what's this lady doing here, man? Oh, she's working overtime, she's working too hard. She put in the extra job that got the master's attention. So tag him, comment, share, and like anything he does online. Be on his face. The next thing is that if it is offline, find a way to get into his church. Church he is. Find the department he belongs. If it's a prayer department, get close. Find out if it's something you can be a part of. Then just be visible. And then if you are in his department, be the most hardworking, dedicated person. Don't do it because you after him. No. You like this guy. Sure you get. And he's a prayer band leader. Make sure you are always when you are praying, pray with all your heart, and then pray hard, and pray well, and let him know that you love Jesus. You see. All right. The third thing to do after you apply the prayer principle, you've done the visibility principle. The third thing to do is called the like LIKE principle. Let me explain the like. You must know if he likes you or not. That you like him doesn't mean he likes you. And there are many reasons why it can happen like that. There is a video I'm going to do on 30 ways to know if a guy likes you. So you must know if a guy likes you. You have to know if he is interested in someone like you. So the like principle is very important. You have to be sure. And there are so many ways to know, which I can't teach right now. Then the fourth thing to do is called the target principle. Target. Find out, everybody have a special day, like birthdays. Everybody have certain days in their life that are quite memorable to them. Find out his memorable days and take advantage of those days. Everybody have time where they mourn. Everybody have time when they just need somebody's attention. Find out what those times are in his life. It could be his birthdays. It could be a special day. It could be the day, maybe a burial. It could be something. Take advantage of those times. Find that genuinely go because you care for him. Then after that, make sure you build strong boundaries. Boundaries. Have do's and don'ts. Don't let, no matter how much, look at me, in as much as my wife liked me and I really liked her in those days, look at this. There are things she will never compromise for me. No, number one, like the moment we're together, I want 7 p.m. in the evening, she must start going home. No matter what I speak. That's why I never saw her nakedness while we were courting. Never. They didn't see her nakedness. Not for 1 day. For 2 years that we courted, she was a virgin. I met as a virgin. I was one that is virgin to her. Are you listening? So it works that way. So what I'm trying to say is that make sure your boundaries are intact. There are certain do's and don'ts you've been keeping. Don't let them go because you met a guy. Look at me. Men marry women they respect. And one thing that will make him respect you is your boundaries. He has to know that, yes, every woman flock around you. But me, I'm not that kind of woman. Even if you are a multi-billionaire, you are this and that and that. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna come over and cook for you. My wife never cooked for me. She never slept over. In fact, she never visited me. If she visits me, we must stay outside. Not because there was somebody watching us. Nobody. I lived alone, and she lived alone. But I didn't just want it. Men chase women they respect. Understand that. He has to respect you. Make sure this guy respects you. And nothing will make him respect you like your principles, your law, your rules, and your boundaries. And if you are not, start building yourself to be that kind of. Some women have no boundaries. Once you like a guy, hey, ooh, I should come over this night. Jesus. Hey. I'm on my way. When he gets there, you start pulling off clothes. Go and seduce him. You have lost him before you started the journey. Rubbish. Is that how they taught you? Where are your manners, ladies? Number 6 principle is look good. Not just for him, look good. Look at me. There's something called the 30 seconds principles with men. Look at it. When a man meets you for the first time, within the first 30 seconds, he has sized you and studied you and know if he can be with you or not. It only takes him 30 seconds to make up his mind. And within that 30 seconds, he has captured a video of you, a video of your face, a video of how you look. And when he leaves you, that video is going to be playing in his mind over and over and over again. You see, because men fall in love with what they see. You see, men fall in love with their eyes. Another stupid mistake women make is that they know men fall in love with their eyes. So you know what? They start distracting men with the external features. Stop trying to use your boobs, your ass, and all this your arsenals to confuse a man. Look at it. Look at me. What you are simply doing to yourself is called distraction. You are just distracting him from focusing on your real character. I will speak to the men. I will help them. They will not find somebody like you. God will deliver them from somebody like you. If you like, have big boobs, have big ass. It does not make anything. It does not mean anything. You can only confuse and pick men that are wayward. Men like you, men that have that I call them frog men. I'm going to show you the 20 ways to recognize a frog man. And you think they are responsible men. They are the kind of men you can move. Even if you pull a responsible man. Let me tell you, women, look at me. There are 20 reasons why a good man will never leave his wife. Never. He may lie that he's not married and he will hurt you because of that. But he said to tell him to leave his wife, he will not. Men don't easily leave women they love. Even if he sleeps with you every day. See that first wife he married, the mother of his children, he will stay with her, for your information. A man makes up his mind. The first 30 seconds he sees you. So your perfume has to be on point. Your dressing has to be on point. Your hair on point. Your looks on point. Even if you are not fine, relax. Just be on point. That is all. Look at me. The real beauty of a woman is beyond her body. When you see my wife in those days, you need people like Deeper Life. You know, Deeper, that's how my wife used to look. You will not see me. Everywhere is covered. You see the way covered like this, and yet I went for her. When men want to marry, they look for wives, not slave queen. So all this your contour, breast, exposure you are doing on social media and all of that, is just, you will get men that will just sleep with you, abandon you, waste your life. You are not getting younger, for God's sake. Waste you. When you finish, you will have sense by force in your old age, when all the milk have gone. If you've done all of this and you are not able to get his attention, then another thing you can do is find the people he respects. Every man have somebody they respect. Every man, no matter how strong they are, they have this soft spot in them, and that soft spot, they give it to people that they respect and value in their lives. Find out the people in the life of that your guy, and find yourself into the circle of such men, and let such men see you for who you are, your quality, your beauty, your awesomeness, your graciousness, and find a way. They themselves will be the one to recommend you to the guy. I'm telling you the truth. You don't know that a lot of men marry by recommendation? Find your way into their heart. Find your way into the heart of the men he listens to and respect. And then they will be the one to recommend you. His parents are such kind of people, if he has. His guardians, his uncles, his mentors are such people in his life. Find them, walk your way into their heart, okay? All right. If, for example, you've gone to mess up with any of those circle of friends, they'll be the one to tell you, don't go there. Don't try it. If you've done all I said in this video and he has not proposed yet, there's something could be wrong. Number one, see what might be the reason. Number one,